I save it as PNG because maybe I should go back. I should need it for the other time. I save it PNG because for the next time I can need it when this one is not working very well. Now I'm going to use this. What can I do from this? Here I'm going to remove this, not the floor but from upper. I'm going to remove the background of this photo but not from the first. I'm going to remove it from the background, not the floor. Just here I'm selecting it using pen tool. I think everyone knows how to use pen tool. Just I'm selecting it. Come into the selection. In order to make this selection, then you add the feed radius, like radius, maybe feed radius over 3. 3 is okay. When you finish to make a radius over 3, you come here on the tools, then you click this tool. This is magic eraser tool. Magic eraser tool, it helps you to make your background removed. Let me say to make as a PNG one. Then I'm going to take this one to this folder, to this sheet where I'm going to make A3 one. They have told us to make A3 from to remove this background by using A3 one. What I'm going to do right now, as you see here, I'm going to bring this one down, that I can put those people behind of those people here. What am I going to do? First, all those, they are going to come in front as I made this one, that I made here. I was here looking, yes. And this one I'm going to adjust him here. Yeah, and this one I'm going to put him here. I think it's okay. Where? In the middle of the, no, here. I'm going to reduce his size. Yeah, no one is going. Then I put all of them behind. You can imagine how I'm going to make these 3 into the group, put them in the group, into the group. Then I bring this group behind here, and you see all of them are here. When before, after, before, after, before, after, before, after. And I'm going to adjust everyone depending to the place where he is. Okay, I'm going to bring him like this to be seen very well. And even this one, I'm going to bring him like up, up. It's okay. And this one, I think he is very wonderful, in a good position. And I'm going to make him big, small, like this. Okay, I think that's okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to this man to make him to increase his right right? Yes. And this photo is not good because it is the one for phones. And as you see, I can't add anything. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to make this front, this front seems to be good. Going just on this way, I'm going to feel like our content aware that this kind of white one could be removed. I think this like this is okay. I'm going to make this one removed. Just I'm going to put more like this, and even here I'm going to remove this kind of here. I'm going to do like this, okay? And what I'm going to do from this photo, I'm going to reduce somehow the light small. Here I'm going to make all of them together, to put them together, and not yet. Before I put it together yet, I'm going to create a background there. Depending to what I want, maybe I'm going to put there the background. Maybe here you have white background, but I'm going to add the other one. For example, I'm going to create the background. How I'm going to do? I'm going to go somewhere, have a photo here which has a background. For example, maybe this photo, let me see. Yeah, this is my own background, but because you have here a white background, I'm going to get the other color. For the edges of the people should be a problem. I'm going to make another one, but full of white. Let me have this photo into Photoshop. Then I came here, I select this part, then I make a copy, Ctrl+C on keyboard. I put this here, then I remember to put him down. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to feed it into this photo, you see. Now what next? The next is you make sure that for where you've done before, you are not doing anything. Yeah, what I've been telling you, see this is a problem of edges on the people, but it is because I changed the background from white, it was white, and I put it into red. That should be a problem. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come here to see how can I change the background not to bring the problem. You see, for example, I do like this. This is not very good, and I'm going to make an plus to be white. As I'm going to bring the light up, to do just remove this kind. But when it is still a problem, I'm going to stay it like it is white, but not the case. Here, I could come on this photo and I remove this kind. How can I do? I can just use this one. It has a tool. It is very huge. Going to reduce the size. Yes, you see. I should use this one. Yes. You see, I'm erasing something slowly. I think here it's okay. this position, this side, it's okay. And here I'm going to do like this as well to remove that white here, like this. And you see here it is a problem in this side. Yes, I'm going to select it clearly like this. You see, you have to pay attention when you are making selection, because when you select badly, this is the way your photo should just meet your problem. Now I'm going to make a selection like this, okay. Delete half, okay. Here I also read with this serious problem here, where you can use only this one. The left is, I'm going to rotate this photo somehow, because I see it is somehow, yes. Now this is finished. Maybe I'm going to add some text here. You can add it depending to what you want. Now this is our photo. I'm going to make it one, or before I make it one, I save it as a PSD, then in order to modify it after. Then now I'm going to do what? Now I'm going to save it as a on desktop. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. Yes. Then A3, let's see what A3 frame sample. I make it a sample because and I'm going to make it in a JPG to give the client for it to ensure that it is correct or not, because when they said it is not good, I'm going to do what? I'm going to repeat it again. Here it is the people who are doing photography, just or who are working in a studio. Sometimes the clients should come with such photo that they have taken within their phone, or the one they have sent, or they have downloaded it from Facebook, anywhere. They are not good indeed. I put in the desktop. I have adjusted the name A3. You look for the photo. The photo is here. What am I going to do? I'm going to go on WhatsApp. Right? I'm going to go on the WhatsApp, and from the WhatsApp, I'm going to send this photo to the client to wait for response, whether I can go ahead or whether I can change anything. I'm going to use my WhatsApp web. Right. This is the way you can just run very quick how to edit a photo, how to remove background, how to work indeed. Maybe you are working from a studio to studio. You will always meet with this. Then I'm going to add it here. Right. Here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select my photo. Remember that it is on desktop, and I've named it A3, frame A3. You have to click on desktop. Here you add A3 frame sample. You see, then you send it. Now what they are going to do, they are going to check and to tell me the result. Now I have another one. That one for the first one. Another one is from this one. Another one. The one I've been doing are those photo, those three. The before one, they have given me this photo and this photo and this photo and this one. They said you make an A3 frame. Now I'm going to do this. Here I have even those three. I'm going to make A4 frame to put them together to make A4 frame. You see what I'm going to do, because those photos, they are not big, they are not sized enough, or they don't have capability to be opened in the Photoshop. First of all, I'm going to open like this. You can open with this Microsoft Office 10, but when you don't have it, you can open it with Microsoft Paint. Then I crop something. Come here and edit. I crop a very small thing to make it great. Then I save it. Ctrl S on the keyboard. Then even this one, open with Microsoft. I can use this paint, depending to what you want. When you use this paint, you remember to, like, you go in this black, you put this, you see it is this small point, but I'm going to put where it is black that you cannot see. Then I come here and I do save as. When you save as this one, automatically it will be giving the capability to be opened in the Photoshop. After you finish to save, let us see this one. This one is let me open the Photoshop again because I've closed it. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to wait a bit for the Photoshop to be opened. Right. Now we're going to see how does the photo well, and this one I'm not yet just make it to be open in the Photoshop. You see, when you put in the Photoshop, let us see. We're going to wait a bit to be imported. Do you see the way the notification that they give you? They give you this notification. Could not complete your request because a software DHT or a DHTGPG marker is missing before a GPGOS marker. What do we mean? It means this photo, because it is from, maybe they sent them from WhatsApp, they downloaded it from Facebook or Instagram, anywhere. It is not full enough to be opened in Photoshop. That's why I'm telling you to do what? To open like in Microsoft Office 10, you edit something small. For example, you can even crop a very little thing. Then you save it, and now when I put it into Photoshop, it's going to be opened. You see? Now it is opened in Photoshop. And this one, I remember that I have done it this one before, and all of them, they are going to be opened in Photoshop. You see? Now what am I going to do? Remember that I'm going to make those three in one frame. Okay, to put one together. How am I going to do? This one has legs. It is a long one. And this one has legs. And this one, they don't have legs. It means I can't take this one with no legs. I can't put the legs. I'm going to formulate all of them like this one. I'm going to make, like this one. I'm going to make a frame, but with a medium shoot. Here I'm going to create a new sheet. Remember the size of A4. You have to know it. The A4 size, it is 21 centimeter. Remember to put centimeter over 21 over 29, I think 29.7. Those are the size. You have to know them. Here you have to remember resolution. You are going to put 15 pixels centimeter. Now the sheet is created. What are we going to do right now? We are going to think. Am I going to make it portrait or landscape? When I say portrait, the one which is, this is landscape and this is portrait. We are going to use landscape. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust, like when I put this one here, yes, before I remove background, I have just to look whether it's going to be possible or not. Like when I do like this, please remember to subscribe on this channel. We are going to learn more about photography and computer training as well. And here I'm going to put this one here as well, you see. But without doing this, because this one I'll be removing background, I can come here and I select like this part, then I make a copy, then I come here, I paste here this image. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put maybe this one, I'm going to put him here, and as you see, I've cut it from this part, and here I'm going to cut from this like this, okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to press F7 on keyboard to get layer, then I select this layer image, this one for this car. Here I have to remove this show transform control, that I can remove the background very well. Here I'm going to use pen tool when I'm going to remove this background of glasses or move these glasses. Here you can imagine how I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here. When I do like this, you have to zoom enough that you can stay perfect. I'm going to select this part. Yes, I know, I think everyone is aware to use this pen tool. This pen tool is the tool that is very perfect for Photoshop, or just for how can I say, for selecting where you want to select. Yes. Now, after I finish this, I will be resting this body, this face is one only that I can put it on the other background. I'm going to make this one PNG. When you say PNG, what do you understand as a photographer or editor? PNG is an image that has no background. When you put on the black background, it takes that black background. When you put it into yellow background, it takes the color. When you put it behind the house, it takes the house background. Just it is non-background image. It is what you call PNG. Right? PNG. And like people who are doing design, graphic design, they most like in doing that, because in graphic design there were many PNG things. Okay. And here I'm using this pen tool. So you are supposed to know how to use this pen tool. Remember to subscribe on my channel, please, and to click on the link there to get notification for my new lesson. Today, this lesson is for the people who are doing photography, especially editing, but it is not their first time, because this one is an advanced one. It is not for the beginner. But for the beginner, there is reason. Here I'm going to make feather radius of 3 or 2. Let me do 2, because when you make a big radius, it would just bring a problem here. Then I click on delete. You see, when I delete, maybe here you see I stay with a serious problem. Now, as you see, your image is, I'm going to remove even those one from this side here. I'm going to remove this, make selection as well. Radius of 325, I delete. You see, and even here, just I'm using pen tool as well. I've told you how you are supposed to know this pen tool, how to use it. And even here, I delete. Now your image I can put anywhere. Remember, I can put behind of this couple, and this one it is still having what is still having background. Because it is a single color background here, I can use this button eraser tool, or this is magic eraser tool. Then I click on, I first select this layer of this couple or three or this family. Then I click on this. Automatically, when I click on this, you see even the background here with a single color has been removed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to see the edges of this one, whether it is doing well or not good. But if I think this is a problem, but yeah, you're going to correct after. Here, as I told you, I can just put this one behind, depending to what I want, or I can put this one come here on this side, and then as you see, this one is looking where? As you see, this one is looking on the position. It is why I put L on this side. Yeah, like this. But you see, I missed. I raised a problem with this shade. When I've used that one, it is removing badly. You see here, it means I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back for just doing what? For removing this selection in a correct way. When I say in a correct way, I'm going to make like this, because then I'm going to select manually. When I select manually, I'm going to use even this word. As usual, I'm going to use my word. I'm going to use my pen tool. You see how work is not easy. It is complicated. That's why you have to tax more money. Yeah. When you don't give them, they have to pay your time. This time that I'm losing doing this, it is not losing because I'm working for money. Remember that I'm going to be given $20 for this, only just removing this, not for just printing. For the printing, I'm going to cost them the other money. You see, running photography and editing is very things that you can do while you are home, while you are sitting on what you are having something to drink, maybe a beer, maybe a tea or coffee. And so as people, they work film in their home, you can design something and you get money. Do you understand the importance of learning, especially computer? You get money as you are playing with. The other people, they play with guitar, the other one piano, the other one playing with game on desktop, on laptop, the other one playing what? Football anywhere. But you can play with your laptop, chasing your Photoshop, and making some design. And if people love your design, they give you money. This is the best way of doing what? This is the best way of making money where you are home. Now I'm at my working space, in my office. But I'm doing what? I'm doing this while I'm doing this tutorial. Do you understand? And when my channel will be monetized, I'll be getting money from YouTube. And even this client are going to give me money. Can you imagine? This is a sure deal. For real, this is a sure deal. You may join, you can join us. Here, remember that I teach people online, and those who have time, they should join me at my working place. But I prefer online one rather than attending, because the online is very, very, very wonderful. Make selection. Remember that you have to make feather radius of 3 or like that. Here I'm going to use this one and then remove this background as well. And here, because I finish everything, I can go back and bring in this side like this. And remember, for making a frame, when you use those big close-up is better, because it is when people are very well seen. Yes, like this. Okay, then I'm going to select this one for this gate, then I bring here like this. Remember, you have to make it big, small, like this, you see. Yeah, what's left? I'm going to bring this one. This one is a very big problem. This photo is not good at all, but you have to do whatever to find it. You can't say it is bad. You can't tell your client that the thing is bad. You have to correct it, because when you say this one is bad, he can't give you money. He can say you are not good at all. He said, yeah, you have to correct it. You have to make it good. And what he says or she says is good. You have to do that. You are going to copy. When I say copy, you can just right click and then layer copy or layer cut, or just you can press on your keyboard Ctrl C, and then you come over here, you make paste, then you press on Ctrl T to have this this transform control. When you press like this, you see your photo is coming here. What I'm going to do right now on this photo, because I've seen I'm having a very small part of those, like I'm going to do like this, I think. Light. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce a bit. Then I do what? Then I remove this background as well. How am I going to do that? Oh, sorry. Someone is calling me. Okay. What I'm going to do? I'm going to select, like, to use pen tool. The pen tool, I prefer using pen tool rather than the other tools for removing this background, because it works correctly. Yeah, I'm going to select. When you are selecting, you focus on the skin or the body of someone, the edges of someone, because when you don't focus on it, it will be, the image will have no shape. You edit a person and you get a gorilla. Is it clear? You have to pay attention for the shape of someone. Just the shape is coming from the edges of her skin or his skin. Or when, for example, this one wearing a costume. For the costume, it is where you have to focus to make your photo have a what? To make your photo have a shape. Because when you create your own shape, maybe it will be a very big problem. You have to follow those edges of of your image for just doing what? For just selecting. As you see, I'm following them clearly. Okay. But guys, this is a very good job to do. I wish everyone, being a designer, being a graphic designer, be a photographer, be an editor, remember to make a selection. What I didn't tell you, when you're going to make a selection, remember that in a surface you are in the cursor. This is the cursor is in a control, is in a sheet, in a working place. When you put it here, then right click, nothing you can get. But when it is in this sheet, in this area surface of working place, then you right click to be giving this option. Remember that, and remember to press here. Then you click on delete to remove them. And I've given the edges very small, feather edges small. That's why I'm going to go back. Then to make a selection as well. Make selection. I make like 4. Yes, this one is good. Here I'm going to remove even this one. This background to leg. Is the leg having background? People here are interrupting, saying remove the leg background. The leg background is here. Is it clear? Yeah, even make selection here. Right. I come over here, even here I do that. I do that. Make selection. Right. I do it like this. As you see now, I'm finishing. What the rest is to see the perspective view of this image, or the perspective view of all of them. And here, what I have to do is to check. What am I going to check? Can I put this one behind of that one to see how it looks? Just you go under there. This is not perfect, I think. As this is not perfect, I'm going to check whether I can do like this. I select this and this. I put them here in the middle, like this. Yes. Then I bring this one. I bring this one. I bring this one here. Is it this perfect? How do you think? Maybe it is perfect, but when I do that, I can bring this one in front to be better rather than that one. And I put this, I bring them, this and this, I bring them like here a bit. Then even this one, I bring back here. Then let me see when I put him behind, is it perfect or front is perfect? Which is perfect? Tell me. Or I can just bring this one here, then I put this one and this here, and I bring this one in front like this, and this one like this. This one is very big enough for these people. Oh. And then I bring this one in front. How do you see? Is it perfect? Like this is okay. I'm going to do like this. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make them, all of them, small, that I cannot cut the like this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit this to have a skin that is looking like the other people, because I see it is not clear, but nothing I can do except editing a very few things. Now I'm going to use my camera raw to set it, to make him looking well. Right. Now remember here what we've learned. I'm going to reduce highlight and white, and I'm going to pop up small shadow, and the color here I'm going to make it and I'm going to make this one up textures. I'm going to make a contrast up to have the what, and this color, this blue is too big, too much. I'm going to reduce things like that, and here it's okay. I'm going to click on OK to see what happened in my image. You wait a bit to see what is happening for this image. Okay. What I adjust is not yet been here. Right. At least this one has a good color. Now what I'm going to do from this one, for this girl, I'm going to do this to reduce something. Even I can just use camera raw for this image to pop up those light. I mean to pop the light there. The light is too much there. And now I'm going to use what? I'm going to reduce even highlights. Yes. And this white, and to pop up some shadow and just contrast up, and then like this. I think here it's okay. I can add a sharpen here, and I'm going to do okay. I'm going to wait a bit to see how the image is going to be. Whether it's going to be good or bad, we will see. Now, yeah, it's okay right now. This and this, they don't look the same. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come on this image, this layer for this one. I'm going to pop up some lights to have the same lights with this one. Can you ask how am I going to do? I'm going to use my camera raw. This is a very big work to do. Yeah. We're going to wait a bit. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop up to the shadow to pick it up. Yes, I think the shadow is enough. Yeah. And now let us see what is going to happen. Wait a bit to finish that one. This work is not easy. And to be a good photographer or videographer or an editor, you have to have the machine, the computer that is very strong and which have power, like processor might be working correctly and might be working well, and it might be good. Imagine the way I'm waiting to to do that. I'm going to wait like 5 minutes. Imagine. And now the next is what? The next is to bring the background. Remember that those photos, they have white background, but I don't need the white background. But depending to the client, they can say, make the background white. It is their need. You can't say no. Why can you say no? Why can you say no? The client need the other background. You have to let them having the background that they want. What kind of background I'm going to adjust here? Before, because the current or the electricity or the power, let me say electricity, should cut any time, I'm going to save this project. Why do we save it? We save the project that when the current dismiss, you can just go somewhere, you save your project to do what? To bring it back. Do you understand? To save the project from Photoshop is the same as the way you save the project from the document from Word document. You go into File, Save As. You choose the location where you want to save your project. Let me save it into new folder 10. New folder 10. I'm going to save A4. The extension might be PSC because I want to save the project. The name is not changed. Imagine. Here is A4 frame. And the extension might be PSD PDD. Okay. When it finished saved, you see here, it is going to bring this option. Then you click OK. And then you have to start the counting. Here, when it finished save, here you see 50. It is going to be 100. It is when it is finished to be saved. Yeah, finished. Now I'm going to look for the background. Where I'm going to find background? I'm going to create my own background, or I'm going to look for the other place. I don't know. What can I do to do better? We can look for the other background. I'm just going to add this background because even this photo will in this background. I'm going to add this one background. How I'm going to do? I'm going to make a copy, a very small copy of this. Then I copy, I come over here, I do paste. Then where is the pasted parts? I'm going to come here, then show control. Where is the occupied? Let me put it up. Okay. I'm going to drag like this to make it big. That can be filled anywhere here. Like this, okay. It is too big. And I'm going to flip transform it. After that, I put this one down because it is the background. When you put it up, it will be a problem. Put it down. To go in behind. Now you see your photo is clearly. And if you set it very well, the what? If you set it very well, if you very well set it, the headroom up, it will be correctly. Yeah, like this, it's okay. I'm going to make down. Okay, now as you see everything is perfect, I'm going to do what? I'm going to save. Remember that when I save, I'm going to save as GPG because it is finished the project, but because it is still in a proposal, I'm going to do what? I'm going even to save this one as a PDD because when they say you change this, I can change. For example, the one I sent, that one, A3 frame, remember this in A4, in 10. Yeah, the one I sent this A3, I have said I adjust 2 people twice. Let me show you here. The one I sent for the photo is this one. I'm going to see the feedback. This feedback that they give me, which feedback they do give me. I'm waiting a bit. Look. Here in English they say remove the duplicate person. It means I have just it is someone you've duplicated in the photo. Just I made 2 people, this and this, they are the same, and all of them I put into the photo. That's why you have to save this one in PDD, because the finished one is this one. No, not this one. The finished one is, where is it? Not yet. Where did I save the finished project of that one? It is this one. Yeah. You have to pay attention for just saving and just put them however you want. You have to save the finished project. This one and this one and this one are the same. It means I'm going to stay with the one and remove another one. That is the mistake that I made. I made this and this are the same. They said I'm going to remove one. Do you understand? And when you finish to do this project and you don't have what, and you don't have the this one in workshop, you have to save the one in the workshop. And now I'm going to do what? I'm going to save I mean to remove that one, then I save it again. Now because here we still have the what? We still have the background. I mean those people, you see, this is perfect. This is this one. And this that one. The bad one is this one, I think. This is not good at all. I'm going to remove it just to hide, only to hide the layer. Then I hide this layer. Which one? This one. I bring him here because it is, oh, very sorry. I have took the group. I have to take him alone. What's not like that? Yeah, this one. What's the wrong? I'm going to take this one like come here. You see, right? And this is perfect, I think. As you see, because I adjusted the layer up a big layer up is a big space. I'm going to select them, all of them. Then I make it big somehow. I press on shift so that the aspect ratio, height and width, they go proportionally. I think this one is okay. It's not okay. So I'm going to make up like yes. Okay, it is another way. That is enough. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it again. Now I'm going to save it again. Let me start by save a PDD one, and I save another one for what? I save another one for what? I save for what? For the one to send to the people. Okay, remember that is A31. When you do that, it is going to replace it. I think so. Now I close for Photoshop because I finished everything. But I have the project, two project A4 and A3 frames. I have the finished project for A3, and I have the one for A4 is here. The one finished for A4 frame, and the project is here for A4 frame, and this A3 frame is here, project, and the finished is here. Now I'm going to go back on my WhatsApp, then I send both, then I wait for the result. When they confirm, they say this one is okay, I should print. They have to pay me as well, and even print. When they tell you to go ahead for printing, it means things is fine. Now I'm going to send them as a document. Why do we send as a document? We don't need to lose the quality of the image or that photo. When you send it as a photo, you can lose the what? You can lose the resolution, the quality. Remember that it was in 10, folder 10. Here, I add this A3 one. Then I add another one. It is here. This one. I open. Then both. If we finish, I click on it. What's wrong? This is not an attachment that I use. I use this one. Yes, this attachment here. I add another one. I go back on 10. I put this one. I open. What is this? Good. This is not good. I'm going to delete this one because I'm going to send one by one. I start by this one as document. I send it. I come back. I upload even this one for A4. Here, this one. I upload it. Then I send. Right. Okay. I think I'm going to text him. I think it is okay. Now what I'm going to do, everything has finished. Thank you for watching. See you next time.